friends, and welcome to class. I am so happy you're here today. I am Miss Bird, and I hope you are ready for a great day of learning and fun. But first, before we get our day started, you know we have to wake up our brains. So we're gonna do a whole body shakedown, and we're gonna start with 10. So we're gonna hold our hands up in the air, and we're gonna shake them and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. All right, friends. Whew, that was a lot of shaking, a lot of moving. I know our bodies are up and ready. Let's take a deep breath in and let it out. One more time, deep breath in and let it out. All right, friends, I think we are ready for our learning today. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to our reading circle today. I have a super cool book that I'm going to read to you all today. This is the I Love You book. Again, we're talking about family and how we can show love to our family. And so today we're going to look and see how in this book, how they show they love each other. Let's take a look inside the I Love You book. I love you when you are silly. Look, they're playing peekaboo. I love you when you are sad. Oh, he's sad. He doesn't like riding around right now. He's upset. I love you when you are scared. How many sometimes at night you get kind of scared? I love you when you are brave. Look, where are they at in this picture? They're being brave. They're at the doctor's office. How many of you all have had to be brave when you go to the doctor's office? I love you when I am away. Look, mom's at work, but she's got a picture. I love you when we are cuddled up and close. So whether you're far away from them or you're close, they always love you. I love you when you sleep. I love you when you don't sleep. I love you when we dance. Look, they're having a dance party. I love you when we stroll. It's a nice sunny day. They're out taking a walk in the park. I love you when you are sick. I love you when you feel better. I love you when you give me kisses. I love you when you need hugs. Oh, looks like she fell down and so she needs some love. I love you when you share. I love you when you are shy. So look, they're sharing toys with their brother. And then here, they're shy. They don't want to talk to anyone, but that's okay. I love you when you hide my keys. I love you when you find new friends. I love you when you are stinky. I love you when you are squeaky clean. I love you when we cook. I love you when we eat. So cooking together and eating together, those are all ways that we show love. I love you when you walk. I love you when we roll. So they're in the grocery store shopping. Most of all, I love you just the way you are. We all need to be loved. There's enough love for everyone to share. Remember to always love yourself. Love, Todd. And Todd is the one who wrote this story. So he's letting us know that there's enough love for everyone. And we can show love in all the things that we do. So we are going to get ready for our activity. We're going to talk about ways that we can show love and things that we can do. So come on and join me. All right, for this activity, I am using a heart and we have some shaving cream paint that we made. So for this activity, you can use whatever you want. We're gonna make a heart. You can use items that you have in your house. Maybe you have cereal you can use to make a heart. I have beads here, but you can find whatever it is you have in your house to make a heart. So go grab those things and you will be ready. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to paint our heart. We're gonna get our paint and we're gonna paint. Cover your whole heart with the paint. Covering it all the way. Making sure not to miss any part. Covering it all the way. Then, with whatever items you found, you're gonna stick them on there. Stick them all over. And you keep gluing until you have the amount of items you would like on your heart. Glue them all down. We can use this as a reminder to remember that we are loved. We have people that love us, and we can show them love in many different ways. No matter how we're feeling, what we say or do, we have people that love us. And this can be your reminder. So when you're finished, you can hang this on your refrigerator, or you can hang it in your room so that you always remember that you are loved. I hope you had fun making our heart today. What did you use to make your heart with? As you can see, I use beads and paint. But you can use, again, whatever you have to make yours. I hope you have fun. All right, friends, I so hope you enjoyed listening to our story and then making your own heart. Remember, we can show we love our family in so many different ways. And this is our reminder to let us know that we are loved and we have so many people in our family that love us. Again, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Kindergarten is great at Kansas City Public Schools.
I know they have really good teachers. I know this is a great school.
They teach them stuff that I thought my kids would never be able to know at the age of 5.
Since deciding to send our kiddos to a neighborhood school, we've become even more of a part of our community.
Now is the time to enroll your future kindergartner for the new school year. Visit enrollkc.org today.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Overish, and I'm so glad you're here to learn with me today. Today, we're going to be talking about movement and different types of motion. We have our nonfiction text right here called Force and Motion by Clint Twist. There's a page in our story that talks all about motion, so we're going to read that page today. Motion. When things are moving, they are in motion. Things in motion move from one position to another. The tiger is walking across the snow. He is in motion. Walking and running are both types of motion. So motion is a change in position. What do you think? Things that are not moving are not in motion. Their positions do not change. The tiger has stopped moving. What happens to the tiger's position when he's not in motion? So he was walking over here, which was moving his position. When he stops moving on this page, his position no longer is changing. When I think about how I'm sitting in our rocking chair right now, my body is in motion because the rocking chair allows me to rock back and forth. If I stop moving my feet to move the rocking chair, I'm no longer in motion. So my position is no longer changing. There are other ways that we can show motion and movement together. Let's go ahead and get started. Remember that motion is a change in position. So any type of motion that changes your position is a form of movement. So just standing up from my chair, I changed my position. So I showed a form of movement. Can you stand up for me? You just showed your first form of motion. Let's practice a different form of motion that we can all do together. We can all jump. Can you jump with me? When we jump, we're showing a form of movement and then motion because our position is changing. When we walk, we're also showing motion because we're changing position. Can you walk around the room for me? Nice job. We also can show different forms of movement by when we are doing jumping jacks or different things to help us exercise. That's also a form of movement. Can you do a jumping jack for me? What about dancing? When you dance, is your body changing? Is your motion and your position changing? Can you dance with me? That's also a form of movement and motion. What other forms of movement can you think of? I think of other fun things like when we have different types of seats that help us move around. This is called a wobble seat because it has us wobble back and forth. It's showing motion or movement because my position is changing because I'm going back and forth. I can go back and forth slowly, or I can do it really fast. Can you move your body back and forth? Can you first do it slowly? Then can you do it really fast? Nice job. What other forms of movement or motion can you think of that you can do right there in your house? Can you clap? Right there, you're showing a form of motion because you're moving your hands. Why don't you get a piece of paper and a crayon or a pencil or a marker, and together we're gonna draw a form of motion. You can pick any form of motion that you wanna draw. Maybe it's one form of movement that you learned about today. Do you wanna draw someone dancing or someone jumping? Maybe you wanna draw yourself moving back and forth slowly and then fast. Maybe you just wanna draw someone walking. That's a great form of movement. I'm gonna draw a cat. And I'm gonna show my cat walking. Right now, it just kind of looks like a cat. But when I'm drawing my pictures and I want to show movement, I can put lines behind my cat to maybe show it running or moving quickly. Sometimes we can also draw wind as a form of movement and moves things. When we draw our wind, we sometimes draw these little curly cues to show wind. So how are you going to draw your picture to show movement or motion within our picture? There's lots of different ways that we have movement. Every time your body changes a position, you are showing motion. So represent one of those in your picture today, and then tell an adult in your house something that you learned about motion or movement. There's lots of fun ways that we show motion or movement with our bodies and with our friends and our family. And I hope next time that you're showing your movement, that you're thinking about how you're showing motion in your change of your position. My name is Mrs. Oversh, and I can't really hula hoop, but I wish I could. And so thank you so much for learning with me today, and I'll see you next time.
Welcome to Wendell Phillips Elementary School. I am the proud principal here at Wendell Phillips. My name is Takesha Brown, where we are the Tigers. Here, our learners are respectful, responsible, and safe. Come along with us and let's go take a look in some classrooms. Within those classrooms, you'll see some hands-on instruction. Students are engaged in hands-on activities. You'll see small groups, students working with manipulatives in math, real-world activities, real-world problems dealing with math. You'll see our students reading independently. We have students engaged in project-based learning. You'll see a lot of great things within our classrooms. Come along.
At Wendell Phillips Elementary School, we serve students pre-K through 6th grade. Our mission is to ensure each student reaches his or her fullest potential as a learner, a leader, and most importantly, as a community member. Our goal is simple: teach the whole child by providing them with the tools and skills that will aid them in working toward their own success. Through a partnership with Operation Breakthrough, we offer free pre-K seats to families within the Wendell Phillips school boundaries. This partnership allows us to provide a quality early learning education that will help prepare young students for success in kindergarten. As soon as students start kindergarten, we focus on literacy. We believe to be successful in any space, students must have strong reading and writing skills. We partner with organizations such as Lead to Read and Patrick Mahomes and Mahomes Foundation. Teachers in each grade level partner together to help students within their grade grow to the next level. Through small groups, students who are on similar levels work jointly to master a learning target and move on to the next. From those who are a little behind to those students who are ahead, these small groups promote confidence and mastery for all of our students. Our school is unlike many in the city. We offer a full range of autism-specific classrooms. From kindergarten through 6th grade, we have a full staff of trained specialists who help our students thrive in a structured setting. Our teachers understand the importance of providing social skill instruction and setting realistic goals and timetables for student success. Along with classes like music, art, and PE, we offer iSpark or STEAM to each of our grade levels. Students have access to interactive tools to open a world of science, technology, and math using hands-on curriculum. As students grow into older grades, we offer a variety of activities and clubs to encourage their interests. We host a yearly spelling bee for students in 3rd grade through 6th grade. Our National Elementary Honor Society program recognizes students for their outstanding academic achievement. We also offer chess club, art, gardening, sewing, technology, and band. We also focus on positive behavior. In partnership with Church of the Resurrection, students who do well in the classroom earn Tiger Bucks to shop at the Tiger store. Once a month, students can take their earned Tiger Bucks and visit the school store to purchase a variety of goodies. The items in the store, as well as the volunteers, are provided by the church. At Wendell Phillips, we believe each student is special. Our administrative team and staff work tirelessly to support our families. We strongly believe that it takes a village to raise a child. Therefore, we are committed to collaborating with all to meet the needs of our students and their families.
Thank you for visiting Wendell Phillips today. I'm hopeful that you will come back and visit us again. If you are interested in scheduling a tour, please call 816-418-3906 and speak with Mrs. Nolan, the secretary. She would gladly schedule an appointment for you. Again, thank you so much for visiting Wendell Phillips, home of the Tigers! Yes!
Hey Kansas City, here's your breakfast burritos with pico bandata. What about that? Hey Kansas City, it's Chef Tom at the Cardinal Cafe, downtown Kansas City, part of the Kansas City, Missouri School District. How you doing today? Hey, we got something pretty cool we're gonna do today. Today we're gonna work on some breakfast burritos. Okay, I love a breakfast burrito, and the more stuff in it for me, the better. Today we've got some sausage. We're using turkey sausage today. Anymore, there's a lot of people that don't eat pork sausage, and when we're doing this for a lot of people, we need to be as user-friendly as we can be, so we're gonna go with the turkey sausage. We've made some amazing fried potatoes that we're gonna put in there. We've got our eggs, some cheddar cheese, we've got some nice big flour tortillas, and over here we got some pico bandata. All right, now, we've talked about pico bandata in past episodes, but I think it's worth mentioning again. The pico bandata is the three colors of the Mexican flag: red, white, green, okay? So we have red, which is our tomatoes, white, which is our onion, and green, which is our cilantro. We also have lime, we have garlic, salt, pepper, cumin, okay? Any way that you wanna make pico, you can make pico de gallo, and that can be whatever you want. But pico bandata has to be red, white, and green, okay? It's kind of like getting feta cheese from Greece. Feta is only found in Greece, and it's copyrighted because it's a white briny cheese from Greece. Every other white briny cheese like that that crumbles cannot be called feta unless it's from Greece. So that's why our pico bandata is pico bandata, three colors of the Mexican flag. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fire up our skillet, because very honestly, when we make these breakfast burritos, we're gonna make basically a nice big scramblet. We're gonna put our eggs and our potatoes and our sausage in our pan, and as it's getting hot, we're gonna cook up those eggs, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna make two of these, okay? Because we always make two. And once we get our ingredients done for our first burrito, then we're gonna move over here to the stove, and we're gonna show you how we work with these beautiful flour tortillas, because if we try to roll a burrito just like this is, we're gonna wind up tearing the tortilla. So we'll get to that in just a second. Right now, we're gonna start with a little bit of butter in our pan. And you can see, I know we touched on these induction burners last week, but this pan gets hot so fast, it's unbelievable. You can see already that our butter is getting hot. That beep beep, when you take the pan off of that burner shuts off, okay? So there's a very light chance of ever getting burned by an induction burner unless you're up here in the pan. Underneath, you're fine. So we're gonna start by getting some of this nice turkey sausage in our pan. Okay? We're gonna take our spatula. This is a heat-treated, red-handled, white blade spatula. Because it's heat-treated, it can go into the hot pan. And what's funny is this pan has been on for less than a minute, and you can hear our sausage starting to sizzle in there. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shake some potatoes in. A lot of people like their potatoes on the side, but I used to work with a guy out at Overland Park Regional Hospital. He worked my grill. And this guy, every Friday, he did breakfast burritos. Homemade salsa. I mean, this guy was really great on the grill. And the first time I had one, it had potatoes in it. I was like, Roberto, what's up? He's like, oh, that's when it's best. So I gotta tell you, I've had potatoes in my omelets ever since, and I love it. Okay, our potatoes and our sausage are getting hot in there. We're gonna go ahead and crank up the heat a little bit on this guy, because we're gonna get ready to put our eggs in. And when I say we're making a scramblet, we're just kind of making some scrambled eggs with stuff in it. Okay, if we were making a true omelet, we go ahead and fold it like an omelet, and we may do that anyway, just, well, because I like to show off a little. So, everything in here is nice and hot, right? Let's get half this amount of eggs in, because I've got 6 eggs in my container. So we'll use 3 eggs on each omelet. And right now, these eggs are gonna begin to cook just as quick as you can imagine. But we've got everything in there except our cheese for this amazing, amazing burrito. But you know what I like in my burrito? I like pico right in my burrito, okay? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna have it on the side, but guess what? I like it right in there. I'm gonna put that right in there. So you can see, if you look at the edges of our pan, that our egg is starting to turn white in there, and that means it's cooking, okay? Yeah. See us moving it around? You can see the bottom of this egg is done already. Okay? We're just gonna take it, we're gonna flip it a little bit. There we go. Get that to that side. So you can see that the filling for omelet number 1 is just about ready already. And you can also see that this is going to be a nice big full omelet. I'm sorry, burrito. Okay, we're going to shut off this heat real quick. Take this guy off, just shake him up a little. There we go. We're going to get some cheese right up in there, okay? Because who does not love nice cheddar cheese in their eggs? Now, here we go. Here's the thing, you guys. Our eggs are ready to go. We need to get a tortilla ready, right? So what's gonna happen is we're gonna take this tortilla and we're gonna start the fire on the stove, and we're gonna warm this tortilla up right on the fire, okay? Let's go over and see what happens here. First off, we're just gonna get our fire going. And it is fire, so yes, it's hot. We're gonna turn it down just a little. And we're gonna get this tortilla, and we're gonna put them on halfway, just like that. The thing is, you don't wanna let it sit too long halfway on, okay? Because if you let it sit too long, you're gonna wind up actually burning up your tortilla. I don't mind if it gets a little tiny bit brown here and there, but I don't want it to burn. Like here on the edges, you can see we're getting a little brown. That's okay. Oh man, it smells good. And honestly, I love cooking in this kitchen because everything smells so good when we're doing it. We're gonna give that just like one more little second. That's maybe one more second yet. We're gonna kill our heat. We're gonna come back to the board. Whoo, is that hot? Okay, we're gonna get this eggs onto our burrito. Now, me personally, I think that's a great plenty. I'm just gonna take the rest and scoot it over here. Set this guy back on the heat. Now, when we roll a burrito, we're gonna get this baby just like this in our hands, and we're gonna turn the inside, and we're gonna pull these little wings in, just like that. And we're gonna go just like that, okay? We're gonna set this guy over here on this plate just to relax. And we're gonna get this second one going real quick, okay? Turn on our heat, get our butter. Okay? And now you can bet this pan is still holding a little bit of its heat. So with the induction burner, it's gonna get hotter quicker. We can go ahead with this turkey sausage. Yeah. You see a funny thing. This tortilla laying over the burrito is actually holding the heat in. You know, here's the thing, when you're doing a live shot on TV, you gotta use whatever tricks you know to kind of make it happen. That's one of my favorites. Okay, our sausage is starting to sizzle. Let's get our potatoes in. Okay, we're just gonna scrape this out. Get every one of those delicious little potatoes in there. This time though, I'm gonna throw my pico bandera in before my eggs, because what I'd like to happen here is I want to go ahead and mix some of that flavor in with everything else that's in there already, okay? And really it doesn't matter one way or the other, which way you do it. This is just the way I like doing it. Oh man, that's amazing. You can't even believe how good that smells. So we're going back to 3 eggs just like we had before. We're gonna pour that right in here. And you know from every single time that we've gone ahead and done this, that when we started, we actually cracked our eggs into a separate container and examined them to make sure that we don't have any shells in there, that we've got perfect eggs every single time, okay? You go ahead and we're just gonna start mixing this egg mixture up, looking delicious as usual. And I have to tell you, tomorrow, we're gonna be putting on a breakfast right here in the Cardinal Cafe for some folks, where we're featuring breakfast burritos. My students are gonna be making pancakes, they're gonna be making biscuits and gravy, and it's really an exciting thing because this is the first time that we're opening to an audience this year. Because of the whole COVID thing, we just haven't been able to do that. So, you know, the students are excited, I'm excited, and I'm pretty sure the people that are coming in to eat are excited as well. It's gonna be just like an episode of Hell's Kitchen. Okay, not really. But it is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so, look at that. Our eggs are done. We're gonna kill the heat and we're gonna throw our cheese in. Yeah, that looks amazing. We're just gonna mix this up a little bit. That's right where we wanna be. Look at that, so good. Okay, we've shut our heat off on this pan, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this other tortilla. And we're gonna do what? That's right, we're gonna get it on the fire. Get our fire up. You always wanna turn your fire down some, okay? I like to go to a medium-high heat when I'm doing this, because the fact of the matter is if I throw this tortilla shell on a really hot fire, I'm gonna burn it up every single time. We don't ever have to be in a hurry, okay? It's not a race. In fact, I'm just gonna turn it down a little more because you can see the center of the burner, that heat's really coming up. It's really cooking. So let's turn it down just a little. We'll throw that guy right on there. Just gonna give it 5-10 seconds. Turn it. You can see right here how it's already getting a little crisp. Oh man, you can smell it. And I don't know if you've ever worked somewhere or eaten somewhere that has fresh tortillas that they're making right there on the line, but it's amazing. I worked at the Ameristar Casino when it first opened, and we had this big tortilla maker. And we had to make the dough, but when we would make the dough, we made these 1-ounce balls. And what would happen is you'd put it in the top of the maker, and the conveyor belt would take it, and the press would press it down, and you'd have all these hot lights that would actually bake the tortilla as it came around, and then it would shoot out the bottom. And I'm certain that we ate as many of them as we made, you know. Hate to say that to the casino, but man, we loved them. They were so good. So we're gonna take this other bunch of egg and sausage and potato. We're gonna get it into our tortilla. I mean, that looks amazing in there. We're gonna go ahead and give it a wrap. Remember, we're gonna tuck these wings in every time. And just finish our wrap just like that, okay? Now, we're gonna set this guy over here. And here's the thing. We're ready to set up our plates, right? What do we do to our plate every time we set up a plate? We grab a little tiny bit of garnish. You know what? Today, we have some oranges. It's not huge garnish, but you just want a little color on the plate. Well, we're gonna cut those oranges. What do we have to do first? We always have to sharpen our knife, okay? Now, I know that when I'm sharpening this knife, people are like, well, that's not how you do it. Well, you know what, you can do it this way. But realistically, when I have my steel down on my counter, I have a really nice amount of pressure on my blade as I'm coming across, honing that blade, okay? And that's what's happening, is you're honing that blade right now. So, one other thing that we always do is clean our knife right after. Let me grab my towel, I'll be right back. Okay, our blade is good to go. Let's grab an orange, slice that baby open. Now, do we really need 5 slices of orange per plate? No, not really, but I like it. So, I'm gonna take the bottom plate. I'm gonna grab 5 slices. I'm gonna grab this plate. I'm just gonna fan these babies out a little bit. Okay? Really, you do not have to be a perfectionist. You just have to do the best you can. Guess what? There's some of our fresh pico bandata, right? Now, myself, I like to cut a burrito in half, and I'm telling you, I'm hoping for the best. Oh yeah, there it is, look at that. That is what I'm talking about, Kansas City. That is an amazing breakfast burrito. We're just gonna put this on the plate just like that, and then we're gonna set up our second plate. You know what, it makes me so happy right now. I know it sounds silly, but ever since I was a kid, all the time I've been cooking, when I can put out a plate like that, I am thrilled. And really, if your kids come to manual, this is what they're gonna learn. And this is the excitement that they're gonna learn about food. I mean, honest to goodness, we started out with very plain ingredients. And I don't know anybody that wouldn't love that. You know what, you don't have to use turkey sausage. You can use bacon, you can use ham, you can use pork sausage, you can use steak, okay? You can do it a million different ways. But I'm just telling you, if your kids, your children, become students here at Manual, these are the things they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn to take simple, good food and make it into something amazing. And it happens every single day. With my partner, Chef Dan, and I, there's never any question that's not a great question. We love our students to ask questions. One of our favorite questions is, hey, what if? What if we did this? What if we tried that? You know, it's a lot of fun. Tell you what, let's cut this other burrito. Let's get it on a plate. Look at that. It's just happy. You guys, these are breakfast burritos with pico bandata. I'm gonna tell you what, I honestly hope you make this at home. I hope you love it. And if you do, snap a picture of it, send it to me. I'm at tbelisle@kcpublicschools.org. I tell you what, Kansas City, it doesn't get any better than this. Have a great day.
Welcome to Lincoln College Prep Academy Middle School, where we cultivate leaders socially and academically so that they can effectively interact with the global world. We are excited to have you here. Thank you for joining us and enjoy this amazing student experience. At Lincoln Middle, we serve students in 6th through 8th grade. We are home to challenging programs that yield great results. Our standardized test scores have established Lincoln Middle as a premier middle school on a local, regional, and state level. Our unique learning community values and demonstrates respect for individuals and the educational experience at every level. The team of teachers at Lincoln are dedicated to your child's success. We provide ongoing professional development so our teachers have the support needed to be innovative in the classroom. Core classes are located together by grade to create a synergistic team. Many of our classrooms open into hallways to provide independent and small group study areas, as well as large group presentations. Elective courses are located together to continue to build teamwork between teachers. Plus, our administrative team is located throughout the building in core areas to provide students easy access to advisory and support needs. We offer a range of regular and advanced classes for our students. Our goal is to inspire our students to step outside their comfort zone, to be challenged to learn more than traditional standards. By taking at least one advanced class, students are better prepared for success in high school. World languages are important at Lincoln Middle. Studies have shown that students who learn a second language are more successful in school. We offer French, Spanish, and Mandarin Chinese. We are proud to offer a variety of opportunities in art for our students as well. Our programs include band, orchestra, drawing and painting, ceramics, and sculpture. In fact, a recent painting completed by several of our students is part of the permanent collection at the Nearman Museum. We encourage our students to excel not only in the classroom, but also in extracurricular activities. We believe activities and clubs are an important part of student life and help reveal a student's commitment to making a meaningful contribution beyond their schoolwork. 7th and 8th grade students have access to a full range of athletics throughout the school year, including volleyball, soccer, wrestling, track and field, swim, basketball, flag football, cheerleading, and dance. We also offer a variety of clubs and activities, including student council, yearbook, debate, poetry cafe, Latin X, photography, international club, kindness hearts, and much more. At Lincoln, we go beyond high academic achievements. We are also nurturing extremely capable, creative, and ethical leaders who leave our school ready to positively change the world. Thank you for taking this tour with us. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed your tour. If you would like more information or would like to schedule an individual tour in person, please contact the school office at 418-1500. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Harold Holiday Montessori School. I am Principal Bass Barlow and I have the privilege of leading this fine public Montessori school. Holiday is an association of Montessori International School. As a member school, we adhere to rich Montessori principles and practices. Our teachers are Montessori trained, our assistants have Montessori certifications, and our students have uninterrupted work cycles. In their prepared environments, children have a freedom of choice where they develop order, repetition, and concentration. Here at Holiday, we serve children ages 3 to 12 in grades pre-K through 6th grade.
Welcome to the Children's House. In this environment, we have a mixed age group of children from the ages of 3 to 6. The prepared environment and the adult offer the children opportunities to reach their full potential.
In the Children's House environment, we focus on practical life, sensorial, math, language, and cultural activities. These activities are all developmentally appropriate for our children.
Welcome to Lower Elementary, where we educate students ages 6 through 9.
Here, we foster personal responsibility, independence, collaboration, critical thinking, as well as problem solving.
This is Upper Elementary, where we serve students grades 4 through 6 or ages 9 through 12. Students build on core values and lessons that they've learned previous years while becoming school leaders.
We partner with the Heartland Chamber of Music to offer String Sprouts. This program teaches our students instrumental music starting at the age of 3.
We work with our community partners to build leadership skills in real-world environments. One example of this is our composting initiative with KC Can Compost.
Thank you for visiting Holiday Montessori School. If you'd like more information about our fine Montessori program, please call 816-418-1950 and we'll schedule a one-on-one tour with you. We look forward to sharing with you more about the great things that are happening here at Harold Holiday Montessori School.
Harold Holiday Montessori fosters a lifelong love of learning for students in pre-K through 6th grade. Holiday is the only free Montessori school in the KC metro area recognized by the Association of Montessori International. At Holiday, children have the freedom to choose their work throughout the day, helping them to become responsible, independent, and self-motivated learners. Find out more or enroll your student at enrollkc.org/holiday.
I am Lincoln Middle.
At Lincoln Middle School, students discover their talents and passions, where teachers plant the seeds of lifelong learning.
I am Lincoln Middle.
Where excellence is nurtured. Students develop the skills to be successful in school, career, and beyond.
Je suis Lincoln Middle.
Lincoln Middle is the public school where your child will thrive and grow. Open a world of possibilities. Apply today. Learn more at enrollkc.org/Lincoln Middle.
The desire to create lives within each of us. From Grammy-winning producers and musicians, to NBA stars, to Navy admirals and Medal of Honor recipients, to internationally renowned artists, and beloved local muralists, Paseo graduates have been creating their own success, their own history, their own legacy since 1926. Now it's your time. Create your future at Paseo Academy of Fine and Performing Arts. Learn more at enrollkc.org/Paseo.
I love Southeast because of the culture, the band program, and restorative justice.
I love Southeast because of the academics, sports, and students.
I love Southeast because of the people, the energy, and the advanced classes.
It's not alike. I love Southeast because the students here at Southeast are full of potential and they believe in achieving anything.
We are Southeast. Southeast. We stand shoulder to shoulder.
Join the Southeast family. Enroll today.